welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Warhammer 2 as... I was going to say Thorek Ironbrow. We're not playing as Thorek. I mean, we didn't start as him, though we did confederate him as Thorek Ironbrow. Playing currently, or rather fighting currently, against Metastone. Like, really? Metastone? What are you, some sort of Marvel villain? Anyways, Metastone maybe sounds a little bit more DC, but I digress. I've declared war for Karag Dromar. I've found the Skaven and I've attacked them as Thorgrim, and pretty sure this is the last action that we're going to do on the turn, other than, you know, if we take over the settlement, I guess, repair and build something in it. It's saying Pyrrhic Victory. If I auto-resolve, it's going to get rid of most of my Longbeards, which is not something I'm willing to accept. So, otherwise I would auto-resolve this, because I don't want to fight the vampires yet. And Thorgrim is going to sit here anyway, but, like, losing all of those Longbeards is not something I want. Problems with the Skaven are, I mean, pretty much the same problems as always. They have Menace Below, they have Night Runners and Gutter Runners and stuff, and that's going to be a problem to deal with. Yeah. I'm assuming I can sort of just shoot them with the Quarrelers, but I don't even have... Well, I do have an okay amount of Quarrelers. I have 4 Gyrocopters, though, and I'm going to use all 4 of them to get rid of the Plague Claw Catapult. Now, I have to avoid the Skaven Slingers and all of those nasty things while doing it, but... yeah. Alright, here we go. I think I'm going to set up like this, and then meet whatever is coming over here, and the rest of the reinforcements, I think... Oh, there is no rest of the reinforcements, they're all coming there. Ooh, okay. That's good, that is very, very good. Last battle we got screwed over by the reinforcement placement, right? Because mine and the greenskin reinforcements came out of basically the same spot. Now it's the Skaven that are getting screwed over by their reinforcements and the whole system, so this is pretty ideal if you ask me, or at least fair. Okay, here's what we're going to do. The Quarrelers can stay here, they see the entire thing. Matter of fact, I'm even going to move them back a little bit, because this is the edge of the map, so they can fire at pretty much everything that comes out of here. These guys are all going to go forward, and so are the helicopters. Or I should call them gyrocopters, probably. And now, okay, so I know how they're coming in. They're coming in like a little bit to the side. That's okay. And we then just move the helicopters over like this. The first waves are always melee stuff, which is entirely hopeless at really doing anything. Now, this is still going to be a tough fight, because the downside of this is there's... Well, first of all, my artillery isn't going to do a lot, so there's one downside. The second downside is... all of their forces are going to be concentrated in the same spot, so it's really not all that great. But, on the plus side, all of their forces are going to be concentrated in one spot, so... Oh, I didn't know the thing can actually hit gyrocopters. Okay, I'm going to need to do a thing here with the helicopters, and that's to start dropping bombs. Now, in order to do that, takes a little bit of doing. To do that takes a little bit of doing. Well, you know what I mean. This is what I wanted. I wanted to drop stuff on top of their heads. Like so. And now I'm going to stop doing that, because I think one pair of bombs is enough. From each of the things. So now, vital that we hit the Plague Claw catapults pretty much immediately. Warlocks somehow made it through, that's very unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. On the plus side, he is fighting the heavy weapon quarrelers, so... you know... it's not like he's going to have an easy job at whatever he's doing. Just turn off skirmish mode so you don't get confused. You know, there's a lot of troops here. You might confuse some of them for air forces, which the Skaven do not have. Speaking of, I'm really curious now. Do the Skaven have any form of air force? Surely Claw can invent something. I mean, he is Skaven's Blight's greatest, bestest inventor. Quote unquote. Surely he could come up with some flying contraption that will fly like 50% of the time, but will still get the job done, as it were. I need to drop a bomb in here. I mean, look at this. I simply have to. This is my warp bomb, alright? And I'm pretty sure it's going to do more damage than your warp bomb. My warp bomb is stronger than yours. Deal with it. Oh. Well, you know, I think that did more damage in my head than in reality, but... oh well. Okay, now I think is the right time to turn around and deal with the reinforcements from the rear, because there's not a lot of them, and I feel like these helicopters are going to be just fine at dealing with all that. This is very, very loud. I'm going to lower the volume some more. Matter of fact, I noticed it was very loud in the recording settings as well. Let's turn it down just a touch so I can hear myself think. Yeah, okay, so the infantry and the stuff is taking a fair bit of damage. The quarrelers over here took a fair bit of damage as well. I think we should cycle them around. Okay, let's get this gyrocopter out of the way, because I don't want to lose a gyrocopter. That's the thing I want to avoid the most. And then you can just sort of continue firing. Because these guys are still at full health, believe it or not. I mean, surely it doesn't say they're at full health here, but I assure you, they are at full health. It is the game who is mistaken. Or it's not mistaken, it's just its way of showing things is correct in terms of the current battle, but not in terms of the campaign map. On the campaign map, these guys are at full health, and in the next battle they would be at full health as well. I'm not going to end the battle until I shoot some more, because although this might not do the most amount of damage, it's going to do a little bit, and it's going to chip away at the enemy's health. And I need to chip away at the enemy's health, well, for multiple reasons, really. This isn't the first battle. Oh, this isn't the first battle. Yes, this is the first battle, definitely. It's not the last battle, though. Quite a difference there. It is not the last battle. So... why don't you go and hit that warlock, for example? I suppose this is an opportunity to see how much damage these things really do. Actually, they're not exactly made for targeting single-entity units like this. They really don't have a lot of ammo. Yeah, like 3 of them couldn't kill a warlock. Mind you, okay, they weren't exactly high on ammunition, but... war's going to get away before they're finished. Okay, let's see, like this. That's actually alright. They're actually doing kind of alright. Yeah, there we go. We killed the warlock. Helpful, I think. I think that's pretty darn helpful. Not sure which warlock we killed, but we got one of them. This is what I was talking about when I said that the helicopters just weren't the greatest. See, like 4 of them with very good bomb placement, and like they just do half the amount of damage a grudge thrower does. Mind you, these were pretty ideal fighting conditions for grudge throwers too, but eh. And then you have the infantry, which just does nothing. And quarrelers, look at this. Like, this unit of quarrelers did as much damage as the grudge thrower. And it wasn't as ideal for the quarrelers, you know what I mean? Like, it was just another battle for them. Quarrelers, man. They're this nation's nuke. Now, here... I kind of don't want to auto-resolve again. I kind of don't want to auto-resolve, period. But fighting this manually will be a nuisance. Let's build... Okay, and I swear to God I'm not doing this just for the sake of doing it. Because I don't want to fight a siege battle right now, and I mean, siege battles in general aren't great, but I really don't want to fight one against Skaven now. I want to test something out. I was told that siege towers influence the auto-resolve. That battering rams don't do it nearly as much. Use the breakdown gates and the morale of those within, yeah. What about this? No, that doesn't get a cool text. Okay. So, currently we will lose this unit of hammerers. Sorry, no. Yawn. Sorry about that, I had to yawn. I have a mute button now. Well, it's literally like a button that I press on the monitor for mute. On the monitor. On the microphone. They both start with M, but serve very different purposes. On the microphone. So it's not like a hotkey or anything, it's just like literally press the button on the microphone. But anyways, yes. I'm gonna lose this unit of Longbeards with great weapons. Let's see if I build, like, 1 or 2 siege towers, whether this changes. Provided they don't sally forth and attack me, but if they do, I'd rather take that fight anyway, so... Really, I have only to gain from all of this. Okay. I think we are ready for the next turn. Oof. Okay. Has to be done. Let's see what we can do. I have nothing smart to say before the battle starts. It's Grimgor Ironhide. Somehow. Despite having been defeated mere minutes ago. Wound recovery time -1, and then what? That's it. Yeah, I can retreat, but I don't think that's going to help me much. I'm well within range of everyone. So, yeah, let's see what I can do. It's going to be tough. This is a very good army. Grimgor's army is terrible. This army is very good. So, you've got river trolls as well, and man-eaters. Oh, those are ogres. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any predictions. I'll just dig in and see what we can do. Luckily, it is an well, I say luckily, it's very deliberately, that this is an underway battle, and that's good because I can position my troops like this, all the way at the back, giving my artillery a lot of time to do its job of hitting the enemy very, very hard over the head, but also giving my helicopters all the time they could possibly need to go over there and, I don't know, do something. We're going to have to find some good targets for these helicopters. Now, what are we going to shoot with them? I do not know. we going to shoot with them? I don't think there's much point in trying to hit stuff outside of the range of our own artillery. If these guys had, like, I don't know, 500 ammo, then yes, definitely charge them forward so they can start shooting at this immediately. What I would give for a nuke right now. They're even walking, they're not running. Look at this. Gone. The entire army, the full stack of 20 units, gone, evaporated. The balance of power is tragically bad. Matter of fact, I don't really expect to win this battle. And I'm having a hard time saying that, considering I haven't lost a battle since the start of the campaign, but I also realise that most of the campaigns go that way. You only lose a battle when it's, you know... You don't lose many battles, but the ones that you do lose tend to be very important. They're going to continue flying like they're flying. They're going to continue moving like this. That's excellent. That means that... What the hell is wrong with the floor? Come on. That means that artillery can shoot right at the center of all of this and pick up insane amounts of damage. Okay, let's hit these guys. And back up again, so that they're within range of the grudge throwers. Seriously? Come on. Shoot better. Are you missile baiting grudge throwers? You can't do that with a block of infantry. You can only do it with single entity units, but I applaud the effort. It's something I would do. No, I applaud the effort. I really do. Are they still bunched up? They are. Oh, winds of death. Just penumbral pendulum. Just anything, please. Just whoosh. I have a unspeakable, irresistible desire to whoosh with something. But I can't. I cannot whoosh with anything, for it is not my time to whoosh. Okay, we're going to start hitting these guys. Again, the balance of power is terrifying to me. It's just absolutely terrifying. Because the dwarves get more balance of power than they realistically have in the, what's it called, in the AI thingamajig, right? The calculator or whatever. They get more balance of power than they should have. I don't want to poke this bear over here. I want to, like... I want to shoot these things. And you'll get some of the nasty skulkers too. Hey, look at that. The infantry I'm not worried about. I kind of want to hit these guys more. I'm also going to run out of ammo in this battle because there's just so many things to shoot. And I'm not very happy about that. Okay, you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it with gyrocopters. Not the greatest whoosh unit, quote unquote. They're going to take damage from the Goblin Wolf Riders. I'm going to try and dodge a little bit. And then that way, yes. Okay. Drop. This feels like playing, oh, what was that game? Command Modern Operations. In that game, I manually controlled all of the flights in most of the missions. I'll just pause the game and issue manual orders, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm supposed to bomb an airfield or something, most people will just assign a mission and let the AI figure out which targets it wants to hit and how. No, I would manually guide in every single one of the planes. And this is kind of what I'm doing right now. Drop. 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 And then get the hell out. Air raid successful. Damage, let's be honest, fairly minimal, but we have damage, right? We've damaged something. I think ultimately we should all be proud of the fact that we have indeed damaged something. I have a potion of toughness. I believe the traditional Dawi saying for such really dominance being displayed on the battlefield at a time like this is suck it, nerd. So, in the spirit, of course, and in keeping with tradition, suck it, nerd. Okay, there we go. I can beat Grimgor in melee. Famous last words. I don't think so. even with all of this, I don't think I can actually beat Grimgor in melee. I can try, but I don't think I can properly beat him in melee. However, I can keep him busy until I deplete his health to such a degree that I've practically beaten him. You know, I could just beat him with something else. So, yeah. I mean, this restores, what, 1,000? Might as well drink it. Might as well drink it and start restoring. Because, yeah, I do have the help of the Quarrelers, too, so... Really, this is, disgusting. Just disgusting. They've decrewed my catapults, even though they're retreating. I mean, just disgusting. Oh, we lost a gyrocopter. Eh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm sorry, what the hell are you doing? You're not supposed to fight my melee infantry. You're supposed to fight this guy. Are these pumping wagons still alive and fighting? That is... that way! Shoot that thing! It's a massive blob of stuff! Shoot the massive blob of stuff! Because if we don't beat the massive blob of stuff at a distance, we're pretty much never gonna beat it. Converge on Grimgor. Okay, I'm depending on Grudge Throwers doing a good job here. And for that, I'm going to have to manually assign some targets. Wolf Riders aren't important. I need the big stuff taken out. The River Trolls. I think there's not much point in hitting them with artillery. They can regenerate so much health that only like sustained attacks are going to really dent them. Grimgor is still going at it. I mean, what else did I expect? Okay, now hit hit those guys, and you can hit those guys. There's a bigger group there. How are we doing on the damage front? You've done nothing. You've done alright. The first one did amazing, and the second one was doing pretty darn good too. Oh, the last one, even. Meant the right thing, said the complete opposite of what I wanted to. Okay, here we go. Ah, that's how they took out my, That's how they took out my gyrocopter, probably. Oof, you have no health. Stay back. When you fought Grimgor and lived to tell the tale, never mind, he's back. Is there even a point in killing him? He's just gonna come back like next turn. Or in like 2 turns from now. Okay, now shoot the rest of the stuff. There like that. I don't like this at all. Baradin, I know it's probably breaking your heart to do this, but you just have to sit back and watch, mate. This is good, this is much better. I like this. We're actually, we've broken them. That's army losses, I think. Because the entire first army got wiped out in the fighting. God, fucking twirly whirlies. Actually didn't do a lot of damage. Were they nerfed? Feels like they're nerfed. I think these Night Goblins might be unbreakable or something, but that's fine. Get out of there. Yeah, that's definitely army losses. They're all shattered. Wow. Wow. Like... It's actually... Like, given the amount of health on the left flank... That was not too bad. I think with a better army, with like a little bit more experience and more boosts for the ammunition on everything, we would have taken out like an even stronger army than this one. Let's end it here. Heroic victory. Wow, I'm gonna save this replay. Oh god, I have hundreds, don't I? Darwy defend their underway. Only 500 gold from all of this is bottom line insulting, but I don't need growth or public order in this province, so I'll take it. Look at that, they continue to breed the greenskins. Just disgusting. I mean, they dare to continue to exist, ultimately. Cazador has a load of useful traits now, though. Well, semi-useful traits. He does have... Ooh. Okay, I've changed my mind. Yeah, I've changed my mind slightly about this battle. Sorry. Yeah, this is... Or this was, rather, yeah, rather tight. And I have a bunch of stuff that I've built in terms of like weapons, runes, etc., etc. And I have a very... I'm going to keep the potion of toughness, it's a good potion. I have a very simple... I don't want to say mechanism, but like a very simple way of distributing all of it across my armies. See, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give the items to the next person that's going to fight. So, if, for example, if this army is going to fight someone, I'm going to check before the fight what weapons they have, what equipment the Lord has, and then I'll give him the appropriate stuff. If he's not going to fight, he doesn't get weaponry. I think that's a fairly effective and reasonable way of doing things, both in terms of cost efficiency and in terms of you know, it being actually an effective way of distributing stuff. So there we go. The Silver Pinnacle is actually a quest location, which I did not know up until now. Very interesting. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go that way. I've just realised I can use the underway to move Thorek up here and have him help take Karagdromar. That's kind of amusing. I also can, of course, just continue to sack this place. But I think, I'm not sure, but I think the Forest of Gloom is uninhabitable even for the Greenskins. The only reason they have it is because there's a Greenskin tribe here that they can confederate. Now, for the Greenskin tribe particularly, I'm not sure this is uninhabitable. I'm pretty sure that this is acceptable climate to them because they start in the Forest of Gloom. However, this is no longer that tribe, this is Grimgor's Ardboys, and I think for this faction this is still uninhabitable. Why am I saying this? I have this cruel vision in my head of removing the Greenskins from every corner of the world, except for this forest here, and then just letting them live there, but every now and again coming over to sack it, and just having them live in perpetual, you know, despair. Why such cruelty, and is it a little bit uncalled for? Maybe. Maybe it is, but, well, sue me, basically. They're Greenskins, they don't deserve better, trust me. I can open up a trade. No, I can open up trade with Sylvania. That's a trade treaty is what I was looking for. That is wrong on so many levels. I swear you should not even have the option to. Let's go with this resource. I think I need it for crafting. Some more money coming out of Libaras. And that is it. Yeah, I'm recruiting stuff over here. Good. Okay, so now Cazador. Cazador or this guy? Yeah, definitely Cazador. Well, first of all, assault units. Okay, you've earned the name. The damn fa... There we go. I feel like after I rename my agents the Damn Failure or something like that, they tend to perform better. And there we go. I don't think we have bonus of growth here in this place. We don't need it, nor the public order, but, well, you know, might as well. There's very little in the way of garrison here, but I would like to take out this army first. Okay, never mind, since they won't let me do that. Ah, I can't reach the fortress now, that's alright. So that is the two armies in this area, correct? Yes, this is the Black Fleet, so they would be doing anything. Have I actually met Hag Grief now? Yes, I have, and I can trade with them.
Kill me if you dare.
Kill you if I dare. That's a strange way of opening negotiations. Tell you what, I'd rather not. I can. I mean, those two armies don't have anywhere else to go when that's done. And the fleet doesn't have anywhere to go. Try again. Since it can't move on land. Alright, next turn. Oh, I forgot to rename the Black Crag. I forgot to rename the Black Crag. Okay, I'm going to do that. What was it called? I need to Alt-Tab for this, sorry. Karak Draj, right? Yes. Karak Draj. Very funny. What's this? Speed for the unit. Ooh. I mean, I guess I can give it to the cavalry. I've copied it into the clipboard. We're just going to paste the name in as soon as we get the chance. Okay, war fervor or recruiting surplus. I have no problem with money. I have way too much of it, matter of fact. Well, not way too much of it. I like to think I have just the right amount. Alright? Just the correct amount of it. Funnily enough, I think building armories in random spots might actually not be a terrible idea because of the runesmiths. But I'd just rather get money instead. Plenty of capital buildings around the world to be used to improve the capacity of stuff. We never actually built the Grave of Dragons, and we started building it, but we never actually finished it. Close victory, really? I mean, it is Wergaz. Are there no more greenskin armies anywhere around? No. Okay. So in that case, you can both converge to this place. And let's also give you buffs to things. And you as well. Alright. Now this should be a more decisive victory, indeed. It was, and we're just going to occupy it, and we've gotten rid of a grudge. And we get to upgrade the fortress, and everyone is happy. More buffs, more levels, all is well in the world. And then we move further this way. Good. So, who else did I skip? Ah. No, speed, I suppose. Speed is fine.
What's up?
Let's see. Pyrrhic victory. I'm not sure I'm nah. See, originally we were going to lose this unit, I think, and now I'm going to lose this unit, which means nothing's really changed. If anything, my balance of power is worse because I'm losing the stronger unit. There's no getting around this. I'm going to have to fight it manually, aren't I? Well, not really. I mean, I could just continue to siege them out. I'm in no rush. Yeah, why fight it manually? Why? Why would I do such a thing? No reason to. I would just, you know, happily mind my own business doing other things. And not really think about these things. Okay, powder maker. Don't need this. I saw something faction wide. Oh, maybe it was an archivist. Whatever. I guess I can check on a different lord. No, income from trade faction wide. Yeah, that's what I found. All right. I mean, that is going to be actually kind of significant because we're making what 3, 5, 7, 8, nearly 9,000 gold in trade alone. So yeah, it's barely worth it confederating Karakadrin. It is worth it, but barely.
Yes.
Let's sign a defensive treaty with them just to stop them from getting wiped out. Yes, speaking of the pendant, can we actually create something? Yes! Summon a unique ancestor hero. That is what we're going to be able to do. Keepsake of Gazul's Favored. Don't know what it is, never heard of it, but I want it.
The pendant of a true Dawi warrior.
Called Hans Valhyrson.
Witness the power of the runes.
Don't know how to tell you this, but he seems just a tiny bit not Dawi, given his name. I mean, you take a look at our names currently: Baradin, Zanmil, Dorin, Sven. Okay, Sven, I suppose. Hugrim, Skag, Ulfar, Thornhall, Norgrim, Dramar, Sindri, Grim, Stormy, more like Stormzy, eh? I'll stop it, but you know what I mean? Like, they do sound a little bit Norse, sure, but they sound more like Tolkien Dawi names, you know, like Tolkien dwarf names, not Sigurdsson or Bjorn or something. That's sort of taken. Those sort of names are from a different place, let's just say. And if you're not watching the video, you're just listening to it, I'm mousing over Norska. Look, I'm very well aware that people do not watch a lot of videos, they just listen to them. I'm not sure how many people do that. I do that to start off with, so like, you know, I totally get it. I get the appeal, I do it myself. Completely acceptable, completely normal, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Character runes. Rune of Armor. Rune of Dazed Charging or whatever, and Rune of Fire. And I'll give you this, and I think you're set. Tell you something extremely annoying. Character runes. There's a very limited number of them. I thought that the better ones down here that you only get one of, you could create only once, and then that's it. You can only create all of these once as well. Why? Why on earth? Because it's not like you can put 3 runes of iron on a lord and, you know, make something overpowered with it. No. You can create these armors an infinite amount of time. Why would you... I mean, hell, you can create some of these armors, I think, an infinite amount of time. Why would you not let me do that with pretty much everything else? I think the only weapons that you can create once are, like, this, the Starbreaker and the Elfbane. I'm pretty sure everything here you can create as many times as you want. Matter of fact, I've made a Gatekeeper's Hammer already. I know that for a fact. Here, I'll make this hammer just to prove a point. Right, there you go. It's an extremely powerful weapon. I can make 50 of them. I can recycle 50 of them as well. Matter of fact, I do have some recycling to do. Potion of Foolhardiness is charged. Right, don't need it. Silver Horn of Vengeance, don't need it. These are all good things. I want to keep them. Should make some talisman. This is a very good talisman. Obviously not needed right now, but it is a very good talisman. Okay, let's recruit another lord. Where we have Perceptive, Fleet-footed, they start at level 2, these guys start at level 1. No, these guys start at level 2 as well, okay. Cunning, Aggressive. I think I'll go with a regular lord. I'll get the Perceptive one. Recruit Marcher. And then, I don't know. Let's compare organ guns to flame cannons. Organ guns have more range, way less missile strength, ever so slightly more ammo. Let's get you 4 organ guns. Just to have them, you know, just to play around with them, and 1 gyro bomber for some fun while the, you know, just for some fun, basically. Something to do before the main battle is joined. Basically, okay. I can recruit a Thane. You know what? I'm going to recruit one because of the faction-wide research buff. And also because I want a hero in this unit. Now, a Thane is not a great hero, but he does have Ironbeard, he does have Wanderer, and he does have this. So, he's not that bad. I mean, he's just a fighter, he doesn't really buff the army. But, you know, it's fine. Right, let me just check something over here. Okay. Tell you what, I think this video's been going on for ages, and we should probably cut the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe down if you enjoyed, and we'll stay tuned with the rest of the content that I produce on the channel. For now, this is going to be it, and we'll see what we do next time. It's kind of a lot more open now. For now, we've been sort of... I like this. I kind of really like that. But we need Lightning Strike, and then we're sort of free. Okay, yeah, we're sort of free to do whatever the hell we want for now, kind of. We have some wrapping up that needs to be done over here, but we do need to look to our borders once again and see sort of who's going to be a potential problem. I think I should start colonizing these places too. Okay, well, let's stop here and then you can reach there next turn. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. until next time, have fun, take care, bye-bye.